Okay, we are live. New day, new problem in Syria. Yes, but
Okay,
finally,
whether the first problem is solved or not, first you guys have to tell us
yes,
that. Can you guys hear us clearly? Can you guys see us clearly? Just let us know if the audio is clear.
it seems so. But please, you guys let us know because finally, I think the glitch that I was facing, I think somewhere it has been removed by Trishari
Yes.
finally.
So what are you treating me?
Yeah, I have already given you that.
Yes. Sorry,
Yes,
sorry. Yeah.
it's done. Yes, but the main thing that the huge game that that is on cards for us today in the women's
I think
cricket.
it's the biggest game before the knockout.
Yes, absolutely. Manchester Super Giants taking on Sunrisers Leeds in Manchester, and it's a knockout. It's a quarterfinal, you must say, because the winner of this game will go into the eliminator. They will face Southern Brave, and then the winner of that game will face Trent Robbins in the final. Yes, but moving on to Shadi, the important game. The main factor in this game, obviously, the Indians that are associated, right? Two Indians in the Manchester Super Giants, Richa Ghosh, Smriti Mandana, and obviously in Sunrisers Leeds, Dipti Sharma. How you are looking? Manchester Super Giants playing this crucial game in home conditions. I think that is where you think they are a little bit more ahead, or it will be even Steven for both the teams.
I would look at the bowling lineup more, to be honest. First of all, a lot of people. I just wanted, before we go into the discussion, I just wanted to actually tell you guys that I have been quite overwhelmed and absolutely grateful because of the messages that we have been getting, and especially for me because he was obviously doing the 100 live with Shorjani. By the way, guys, Shorjani is a little unwell, so let us all kind of wish her a speedy recovery.
We
So
need her in Asia Cup.
we need her in Asia Cup. First, we need the team of the Asia Cup, which was deleted. But before continuing, I just wanted to say a huge thank you. And as per coming live is concerned, so the issue about coming live was one, of course, I was covering in Glasgow. But after that, his phone and Shorjani's phone,
Was also.
yeah, they were not able to handle their phones. So
There were some glitches for sure.
there were some glitches. I touched the phone for what? 30 seconds?
4 seconds.
Yeah, 4 seconds. And the phone is working just fine. So, yeah, I mean,
It
greatness
happens.
meets
Yeah.
greatness.
It happens.
Technology and I have that thing. But getting to the match, I think, yes, of course. The story within the story would definitely be the Indians. But ultimately, in big matches, I do believe that it is the bowling unit which makes all the difference. If you look at the batting side, if you directly look at the batting side, you would kind of lean towards Manchester. Big match players are there, and of course, in a big match, a captain, to have someone like Meglan, I feel that in itself, as far as captaincy is concerned, is a huge kind of moral booster because she has faced so many such do or die matches, knockout matches, important games where
Vastly experienced.
vastly experienced, and that's where in the important moments of the game she will be able to control the game better. So yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And I think, when it comes to Smriti Mandana, we always talk about those crucial games and somewhere she is not being able to score runs in a consistent manner. I think that is where someone like, Meg Lanning can be a good help for her. Opening the innings, be it the first innings or the second innings in a crucial game because Manchester Super Giants really want someone like Smriti Mandana to do well.
Yeah.
So in that case, I think Meg Lanning could be a good help for her. But also one good thing, I think, Tushari, as you mentioned, the batting lineup maybe if you compare both teams, Manchester Super Giants might be aging a little bit. And that is why maybe at the right time, someone like Richa Ghosh coming into the party. I think a good knock yesterday in the last game.
Yeah, I think
And at number 3, I think that was a great one.
see, for me, number three did not matter.
Yes.
This is something I
The
think my
situation,
tweet
yeah,
was
that
also
tweet.
confused.
Oh, yes.
And I understand why. I'll
Yeah.
tell you why. Because I had written where she came in. I should have written when. Because my point was when. She came in after about 29, 30 balls. So, which meant that she had good 10 overs in her hand to first take a few balls to settle down,
Yes.
judge the pitch, judge the bowlers,
Then
and then can accelerate. And that is what she did. And that is the partnership which made all the difference in the last game. As far as Smriti is concerned, I actually wanted to ask you something. Um, for me, Smriti has been scoring runs, which is the positive part. But I don't know why, but she still does not look very comfortable out there.
Yes, I also agree to that.
I mean, the comfortable that we have seen when
Yes.
she has been in the prime or in
Yes,
the peak of
this is not Smriti at her peak.
Yes.
There's no doubt about it. I think her body language looks more different when it comes to Smriti Mandana batting at her absolute best. So I think that is something that I think she is still working on. But as you mentioned, the good part is that she is scoring those runs.
Yeah.
If you see, when it comes to numbers, she is still the highest run scorer for Manchester United so far in the tournament. I think 15 overall so far. So that is the good part that she's doing the job. But still, I think still she could have done a bit more when it comes to consistency. I think she could have done more. The way she played, I think against left-arm spinner in the last few games, I think that is where again some concerns are there. So then that is where I think she needs to work a little bit more. But no doubt that she can look much more better when she in her absolute best form.
Yeah.
So yes, in terms of body language, she can look bit more better. But yes, I think now crucial games. This is a do or die clash, right? You have to win this game to get that eliminated slot. So let's see how she does. And so in this type of games, you need players like Smriti Mandhana to shine. So that is the big challenge.
In fact, I think, okay, how about this? A bold prediction.
They do.
Whoever does better between Litchfield and Mandana, that team is winning.
Yeah. I think good call. See for Sunrisers also, I think Litchfield impact.
See, I'm back. My bold predictions are back.
See, I think for Sunrisers also, I think Litchfield explosive starts have been key. And especially she's showing that consistency despite being so explosive. I think that has been the game changing for them. If you see in the last three games, for Sunrisers at one stage, every game was like do or die.
Do or die.
For the last three games, they are playing like we have to win this game
Yeah.
to be remain in that race.
Yeah.
So they are delivering. And the good part is that someone like Dipti Sharma is also chipping with the partner.
Yeah.
She is also doing the job with the ball. Because if you see what in the first game she did the job with the ball, and this last three wins with the ball. So all those 10 wickets came in a positive role for the team. So you can understand how important she is when it comes to the wicket keeping option for them. So yes, Dipti will be crucial, and for I think Litchfield obviously. But one thing that I loved about Litchfield, I think last day, I think after yesterday, in the last game, when she was talking to the broadcaster. So I think it was Nick Knight. I'm not sure. Nick Knight was asking that what is your game plan? So much explosive plays, still was scoring runs in a consistent manner. How does that? She is like, yeah, I know it is working, but most of the time it gets me in trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. And
I think
that
this
shows
is why,
she's aware of the game.
yes, and I just love this part
Yeah.
that how calmly and compositely and she openly talked that. Yes, it's good that it is working for me. I'm scoring runs.
Openly and not diplomatic.
Yes, that I'm scoring runs. It's helping our team. We are winning. It's all fine. But most of the time, it
A
doesn't.
few days ago, we were here.
Oh, yes.
Emirates Old Trafford.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but-
Emirates Hotel.
Yeah, Clive Lloyd.
Yes, but again, I think Litchfield will be key, no doubt about that, and that is why maybe that the title.
And the other thing, what I'm thinking is, for Smriti Mandana, somehow to score runs in this game will be a little different and I think a little easier. And I'm not talking about the bowling here per se. For me, in my head, this is working that when Smriti Mandana plays for India, she also has a vice captain role.
Right.
When I'm talking about Manchester Super Giants, yes, I'm sure she's part of the leadership squad, and we have seen Mandana and
Yeah.
Meg chatting, and we can
Maybe
clearly
she is
see.
the vice captain also in this game.
Yeah, why not? Why
Yes.
not? Experience-wise, I'm
Yeah.
quite sure she's
Yeah.
she's in that role. And most importantly, any team that Smriti Mandana plays in, she will be in a leadership role. There's no doubt about that. But what I was trying to get at is when you play knockout situations and when you are one of the most important or the main battles of the team, it is about a lot of pressure. But when Smriti Mandana actually looks at the batting lineup, she will see there's a lot of support. And then in crucial positions, she knows there's an experienced Meg Lanning who obviously has tons of World Cups in her kitty. So she's experienced about these do or die games. So it is not completely on Smriti Mandana to do everything, and I'm not saying she does everything for Indian team also. Of course, she's part of the leadership, leadership role there as well. But genuinely, in India, she'll have a tougher job in the Indian team.
And the
Then
pressure is
here,
completely
yeah, the pressure is completely different. You're representing your country, and here it is completely different.
Yes, I think Manchester have won the toss.
Manchester have won the toss and they have decided to bowl
Bowl
first.
first. Nothing
Yeah,
surprising.
nothing surprising. Yeah. But I also wanted to ask you about, there are a lot of people who are talking about Richa was promoted. That's fair enough, but that means Meg Lanning demoted herself.
And I was quite surprised to see that. I think it was Gracie Sibbins.
Yeah.
Sibbins, I think,
Yeah.
came out to open the innings. Yes, maybe I think they were looking to up the net run rate and everything. I think because it was again a much needed win for them to keep themselves alive. Because they got 2 points dropped because of that rain. That is why. Because otherwise they could have been ended up right now with 20 points.
Yeah.
So yes, I think that was a good move. But again, make like a number four on paper. This is not well. Making like a number four cannot work, frankly speaking. But if you really want to, maximize those initial 25 balls, you need an, explosive option at the top. Then maybe that company. Yes, I think then maybe the move of sending someone like Gracie Stevens, you could be a good one. Could be a good one. So let's see. So let's see. I think let's see in this game again we can see that move. But again, Trishali, do you think that if they would have batted fast, do you think that plan is going to work for him, or then McLaren would come? I don't know.
Yeah, I think if
Just because they're chasing,
no, but last game they chased. Last game they batted first.
last game they batted.
Yeah, against Southern Brave they batted.
Yes, Southern Brave. Yes, they won by 30. Yes.
Yeah. So I think no, it is more about as you said. Mandana Meghlani was becoming a bit of, I don't want to say same kind of batters, but kind of same kind of roles.
And not any one of them are not that explosive option that you expect in the shortest.
Exactly.
The role that Litchfield is doing,
Yeah.
that's not something that both of them can do.
Also, by the way, you and I were talking about how Laura Woodward hasn't looked good. She's the fourth
Yes,
highest.
I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, maybe I think that shows the standard that she has.
She has set. Yeah.
That maybe the strike rate will not look good. Maybe the impact will not look good. The team is in the eliminator, all good, but as you mentioned, that she's still in the top five. But still, we are saying this has been one of the disappointing season for her.
Yeah. Clearly it has been.
It has, and she also might agree with that.
Yeah, and that is why I was about to say that, as far as stats is concerned, a lot of impact is more important than not just the numbers.
Yes, I think someone who has not followed the tournament will now go and check the stats on Google.
Yeah,
and
and
might
be
say,
like,
okay,
oh, a lot of people have
she
a
has
good
been doing
tournament.
fantastic.
Yeah.
But who has observed all the games closely? I think everyone will come up and say that she has struggled.
Correct. Okay, so let's read out the playing 11s and then we will take your comments. 1,000 of them is there already. Sunrisers Leeds playing 11: Bryony Smith, Phoebe Litchfield, Lauren Winfield Hill, Annabelle Sutherland, hugely important there.
Oh, yes.
Daniel Gibson, Jess Jonathan, Deepthi Sharma, Darcy Carter, Kate Cross, Cassidy McCarthy, Hannah Baker.
I think
For
Hannah
me,
Baker.
bring Darcy Carter up.
Yes, and she can bat.
Yeah, bring Darcy Carter with Phoebe Litchfield.
Yes.
Number 3, you can probably bring in a Brian Smith. And then 4 is Annabelle.
Yes, 4 is Annabelle, and then Jay Anderson 9 playing that number 5, number 6. So because
Number
at time
6,
5 you have
Danny Gibson.
But I think 2 players have been pretty impressive. I think McCarthy and Hannah.
Annabelle.
I think Hannah Baker as a leg spinning option. I think
She has been very
the flight that she has. I think it's very beautiful. And McCarthy has been good. The swing that she has managed to deliver, I think McCarthy has been very impressive.
completely agree.
Super challenge.
Yeah. No, I was about to say Hannah Baker basically is putting Sarah Glenn under a lot of
Yes,
pressure.
yes, I also think that.
MSG, Smriti Mandana, Grace Scrivens, Richa Ghosh, Meg Lanning, Catherine Bryce, Maitland Brown, Maddie Villiers, Sophia Kelston, Raina McDonald Gay, Grace Ballinger, and Rebecca Tyson.
Mm. Again, expected playing 11. McDonald
They
has
played,
been.
both the teams played the same playing
Yes,
11 last
yes,
game. Oh, sorry.
yes.
Take questions.
I think again from this, I think Bellinger has been pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Left-handed pace bowling, medium pace maybe option, but she has been impressive with the swing and line.
Agree. Okay, Gitch is saying, don't really know who to support today.
Good cricket, good quality cricket.
Support cricket. Yeah. Avinash, Sunrisers lineup is vulnerable batting first, crucial toss for MSG. Um, I don't think so. It's more like who can absorb the pressure better, more than batting first being a problem because most of the teams have scored 120, 130,
Yeah.
and then the
In
matches have gone to
135,
the wire.
140,
Yeah.
you have a good match in your hand.
See, it depends. I mean, if you can remove Smriti Mandana early, that in itself
Same vice
is
versa
yeah,
for Leeds as well. You have to remove Privilege as quickly as possible.
correct. Bhanumati, is Beth Mooney's form a concern? She somehow does well in important games, so we will see if that record stays on. I was just about to tell you this only, Bhanumati, that look, Beth Mooney's form for us was a concern in the World Cup as well. And then came the semi-finals, and we looked like semi-finals and finals.
And now she's set for.
And this is what happens. This is what players does to journalists, and then we get abused in Twitter and all that. Because we are watching matches, we are seeing. I mean, players like Beth Mooney are not players you want to talk about because they are showing that they're absolutely out of form. I think one or two of the innings, Beth Mooney was batting. I actually looked at her batting, and I was like, "What's wrong with her?"
Yes.
I in fact told him that what is happening with him. With her.
She played against Netherlands.
Yeah.
And then those two knocks came in semi and finals. And she was the player of the tournament. She
Yeah.
was the new number one ranked batter.
No, but I disagree with the player of the tournament parts. I disagree with player of the tournament nominations also. I cannot believe in that T20 World Cup, Sri Charni did not get a mention in that nomination. I mean, okay. Bhanumati, is Megan Shoot Australia's best ever pace bowler across all three formats? At one point, she was. If you're saying that, considering forever, uh, Catherine Fitzpatrick for me will always be Australia's best bowler. Cannot say across all formats because I don't think she has played T20s. No, she has played.
Oh, T20 that time. Yes. That time
Fitzpatrick, I don't think has played T20s.
That time T20.
Yeah. But oh my god, she was brilliant. Ask any batter of that era, and Fitzpatrick was just absolutely brilliant. Prince of World, oh hi, Trishati. Oh, yes, I'm back, guys. Avinash, Meg Lanning in poor form and pushing herself down in batting order in last game. UP Warriors should look ahead of her. Players like Freya Kemp or Gibson in squad. I don't mind Daniel Gibson specifically. In Indian pitches, I feel her bowling will also be extremely effective.
Cutters and all.
Yeah.
And now she's, she's being looked as a leadership option.
Leadership option also, yes.
That is where I think she can excel as well. And she can bat, no doubt about it. So very good option to her.
Guys, सिर्फ comment मत करो, थोड़ा like, share और subscribe भी कर दो. अच्छा, Prince of World, Trisha, which team you are supporting today and which team you backing in whole tournament? Prince of World, which team do you think I'm backing in the whole tournament?
Already in eliminated.
Of course, it's Southern Brave. How can you see the team Southern Brave and even doubt which team I'll be supporting? But today,
good quality.
I just think probably Sunrisers lead have a little bit of an edge, but it's such a crucial game that with Meg Lanning as the captain, in tense
Very
moments,
fine
I don't
matches.
think that okay, here's my point that I don't think Daniel Gibson will be as apt as a leader and as Meg Lanning to handle those crunch situations, which is where the match could be won and lost. Gitch, don't you think India could have rested Harman and Smriti for Asia Cup and make Jemmy the captain with Richa as vice captain, as that way they can start building for future? Okay, Gitch, my question is what in the Asia Cup or Asian Games squad even makes you think that India is looking for future? Clearly, there's no vision. They are just going with the flow because I completely agree with you. I don't see a point of. In fact, I would go ahead and say that rest Harman, rest Smriti, rest Deepthi. You should not have Renuka in that bowling attack. Just give the newer bowlers. I mean, if you do not try out your newer options
in this kind of
in
tournament.
Asia Cup, in Asian Games, then when exactly are you going to try your A teams? And when are you going to give them? Smriti is just behind the camera. She's confused whether she should go in or out, or what is she trying to do? She's walking behind them and also trying to hide her face. Like she's oddly confused.
Now I think she now.
No, she's still walking behind the camera and he's like, where should I go? What a good walkout that was. Anyway, to get back to the point, I think, as I was saying, I just see a lack of future or a lack of vision. And I think good on Smriti Mandana that she has been quite vocal about it. But I hope that, in fact, Asia Cup team, something weird happened. It was announced, then it was taken back, and now there is no official announcement yet. So let's see what happens. Maybe
other teams.
Yeah, all major teams. Like they have decided that 28th Asia Cup starts, 25th we will announce the team,
and we'll go.
26, 27 practice day, 28th match. Done. Okay. Prince of World. Trishadi, any update about Jemmy's injury? Will she be available for Asia Cup? I hope she does not play Asia Cup. Why should she play Asia? Until unless, again, until unless probably the seniors rest and give her the baton or give Shafali the baton, I don't see any reason why she should.
There should not be any rush.
Exactly. She should have tried to, recover before the Asia Cup because honestly, it's not something that she needs to
there should not
push
be
herself for.
this kind of a message that Jimmy might need to, recover quickly because the Asia Cup is coming.
Exactly.
That should not be the message. Because if she misses the Asia Cup, that shouldn't be a bigger problem. Because in the Asia Cup, you are expected to do well. And all the seniors should have wasted.
Yeah. Gitch, Trent Rockets team have no weaknesses like Beth Mooney hasn't scored. NSB has been in and out, but they just dominated the group stage. It will be difficult to beat them, and Samantha Bates has been good. I think that's why I feel it will be easier to beat them in the final. They have not really lost yet. Not really like lost per se.
Only one game.
Yeah. So then that becomes a little dicey, I feel, going into the final. Avinash Arora, Jemmy is injured now. When will replacement get announced for Asia Cup? Where is the team announcement? That there will be replacement announcement. Where is your official team announcement? There is no official team announcement. Only go to BCCI Women Handle. Go to the BCCI app. There is no team. So there is no team. How will you replace someone? Then there is no team. Bhavna M. Reddy. Hi Trisha ma'am. The live session is looking lively now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Gitika Madan, talk about Asia Cup. There's no team. There is fixture, but no team. What do you want us to talk
Tournament
about?
will begin on August 20th.
No, if there is anything specific in your mind, Gitika, why don't you ask the question? Because genuinely, there is no team. There is nothing. What are we going to discuss? Avinash, Pratika Raval in county cricket one-day cup for Warwickshire.
Yeah.
Oh, superb decision. I think superb decision. And Pratika should concentrate on the longer formats. I see her as a future leadership candidate. And when I say future leadership candidate, I'm not talking about her replacing Smriti Mandana. Don't jump. Smriti should be the next captain. We'll think of Pratika later. But in the longer format, I do think that Pratika is a very, very good option. And her playing in Warwickshire is actually going to give her that exposure, which is extremely important.
Yes, absolutely. And it was quite so unfortunate that she missed that test match at all. But it's good that she has recovered and now will be in action.
Bhanumati, hope Deepti Sharma plays well today because she has been bowling well in last three matches. Yeah, genuinely. Deepti is one player that I think everybody wants her to do well. She's that
8 wickets
quiet
in last
performer. Yeah. I like Ballinger's this thing as well, action as well. It has almost become a watch along.
Yes, 5 balls gone, 3 runs.
Yeah. Denzi, Denzi, you're Denver Johnson, is it? I think so. Thank you for the super chat. Jemmy's absence was so evident in the last three games where Southern Reds lost those extra 25-30 runs, which he contributes, would have changed the result. I completely agree.
Even today we are discussing that
Yeah.
before the live, that Jamie has been so much impactful in that
Yeah.
side that their batting unit looking a little bit dodgy right now. So let's see how they do in the elimination.
Bhanumati Bandhu, Meg Lanning can do well in any position. She has batted in all positions and can adapt well because she is experienced. Manchester lack experience in middle, so putting at 4 can be a good option. But don't put her at 5, 6, 7, 8. That is going to be disrespectful. Not even, yeah, you can. If probably, say for example, Richa comes in after those 20 odd balls and then Richa and whoever has a partnership and last 10 balls are left, then you do not want McGlennon to come in. Then you would want a power hitter to come in. Okay. Denzi, when Phoebe plays, it's literally poetry in motion. Oh, looks beautiful. I have seen her bat in that series, no? It's a delight to watch. And you're so true. You're so correct. It's literally poetry in motion. Okay. Down. It's a boundary.
It's a boundary.
I think so. Okay. Gitch, I personally feel that Laura hasn't been able to go hard because there is no batting after her. If there was a good finisher in Brave, reckon she would try to go hard. She is, which I actually kind of disagree. I feel she is trying to go harder than she should, and she's ending up kind of giving catches. Okay, Avin Sebastian Joseph. Grace Ballinger has been fantastic. So
Yes.
true. Pavan Suresh, hi, where is Boria? अरे भाई अभी तक you were asking where is Trishana Boria? सब सारे shows पूरे करेंगे. Business भी चलाना होता है बोरिया को. Okay, Anjali, do you have any new update on Jemmy, guys? No. She has just got injured. Give it a little patch. She'll be fine. Shorjani Chatterjee, good evening. Trent Rockets will win the tournament. I'm so sorry to inform you, Shorjani, that is not happening. But ठीक है,
She
right
had
now,
She
yeah.
had predicted that Trent Roberts and Birmingham Phoenix will qualify for the playoffs. So that is why
When
she
is
is,
Birmingham?
she's gone case. But she is happy that Trent Roberts has qualified for the finals. And she doesn't want Southern to win.
Yeah.
That is her main aim.
Yeah.
Southern should not win the tournament.
But why is she against Southern?
That is you need to ask.
Okay, Kim Jong Un. Kim Jong Un. Why do I know Kim Jong Un? Please tell me that Kim Jong Un has got something to do with K-pop or something, no? K-drama. I think so. Okay, anyway, women team में power hitters कब आएगा? एक दो पे कब तक डिपेंड करेंगे? ये बहुत ही इतना पुराना सवाल है ना कि अब डस्ट के मारे डस्ट एलर्जी होके छींक निकलती है इस क्वेश्चन का. बिकॉज अगर आप विमेंस क्रिकेट देख ही रहे हो तो ये सवाल पूछोगे ही नहीं क्योंकि फिर आपको मुझे ये बताना पड़ेगा कि कब से बेथ मूनी पावर हिटर है क्योंकि ऑस्ट्रेलिया का पिछले 1-2 साल से एटलीस्ट जितने भी मैचेस हैं इंपॉर्टेंट वंस बेथ मूनी के कंट्रीब्यूशन से उन्होंने जीता है. और वो नैट सिवर ब्रांड फॉर इंग्लैंड, मतलब उन दोनों को अगर आप पावर हिटर्स बोल रहे हो तो या तो आप में कोई प्रॉब्लम है या हमें कोई दिक्कत है, वो समझ ना आ पा रहा है हमें। तो आप अपना नजरिया बदलो। ओ किंग जोंग उन इज नॉर्थ कोरिया किंग, इसीलिए तुम्हारा इतना खराब सोच है। Gitch, you don't need power hitters to win. You need to run well, field well, bowl well. There you go, Gitch. She or he is someone who watches the game closely. Avinash Arora, in English media show, they're ranked about moving to auction from draft, and Catherine Bryce, 140K, okay, complaining about her pay cut from earlier. Is it because draft favored domestic players with big contracts? It could be, but then again, you know what? This makes no sense. Shouldn't the 100 favor England players more? Why will they? It's a domestic competition. It's not an international competition. So it is going to favor
the aim of the tournament is to
develop
the improvement.
Yeah, absolutely. But see, players like Smriti, players like Phoebe, they're getting their due. I mean, Catherine Bryce also, you have to understand it's Catherine Bryce, not Phoebe Litchfield. So pay cut is understandable. That's it.
Okay. So the current status is 13 balls, 20 runs. Among
Why
those
is Phoebe
20,
dancing?
Litchfield has 13 of 8. Yeah. Okay. But Bellinger doing well, 8 ball, 8 runs. So far.
Yeah, Bellinger has been bowling well, I think.
Yes.
Eccleston at the other end kind of gave runs. But that was expected. I think Phoebe Litchfield has played Eccleston more than enough now. In fact, if you look at it, both of them were in UP, right?
Yes.
So she has batted in the nets as well. No? Where is she? See, the fielder was there. Smithy was placed right there for this shot. And Ballinger bowled. There was a plan to bowl this ball to Litchfield, and she will play the spoon shot. But she gets it in the middle. I think the other shot, which if she's batting well, and she is batting quite well, I think in an over and a half, you will see to a spinner the switch hit for a 6.
Absolutely. Okay, guys, thank you for joining in. As Tushari mentioned, it kind of became watch along.
Yeah, and 60 people are watching also. So we are feeling very energized.
Yes.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot!
Inside out 6.
Oh,
Okay.
What a
So thank you guys for
shot, man.
joining in. Definitely will come back with the postman show. Let's
Yeah,
see.
because now if this show continues, then you will hear what a shot and all sorts of
Yes. So we'll definitely come back with the postman show. Till then, enjoy the game and may the best team win because obviously Indians are there.
See, the best part about the 100 is it's not WPL, so who cares? Make cricket win.
May the cricket win. Thank you guys. Let's join in the postman show. Thank you.